All these damn notifications. These goddamn notifications. Oh my god, how many fucking updates in a week do you need? God damn, bro. Every other fucking day, Elgato Wavelength needs a fucking update. God damn. Butterfly. Shooting stars and butterflies. Stars and then some butterflies. Okay, I know it sounded wrong. Wait, this be long as hell. This be gonna go on for a little minute. First thing I wanted to talk about today, though, was Fortnite Chapter 6 is apparently getting some brand new mechanics. And I have an article also pulled up about it that I'm gonna read through and see if it gives me any better context. But just in case, this is like a Cliff Notes version. Fortnite Chapter 6 is adding, according to Avon Assets Fortnite leaks on Blue Sky, Fortnite is adding roll landing, a boosted jump, a wall scramble, a wall jump, and a wall stick. What the fuck? They're adding Super Mario World 3D fucking Super Smash Bros. Ultimate ass mechanics. Cause like, what the fuck you mean we got wall jump, wall sticks, and a wall scramble? Like, that's some shit you put in Tomb Raider. And also they said there's gonna be a prone and hanging mechanics are planned, but they're delayed. But these have been confirmed by these people on Reddit or whatever the fuck. But it's like, yo, what the fuck has Fortnite become? Like, real talk. Like when I first played Fortnite, I played Fortnite back in like from 2018 to like 2019, maybe early 2020, before like it really blew the fuck up out the water. And it's like, yo, Fortnite really changed and elevated to a whole nother level, to a point to where deadass that game isn't even recognizable. In a good way though, because some games lose their identity and they become shit, but that game elevated in a good way. And give me 1 second, I gotta spit. Good. I muted my mic so y'all ain't hear that disgusting ass shit. Anyway, Fortnite is adding more ways to bounce around the Battle Royale map soon, with new movement mechanics as well as a huge turtle that might make what the fuck? That might make Chapter 6 Season 1 their favorite one yet. Oh yeah, Godzilla. Allegedly, I've heard that they're supposed to be adding Godzilla in Fortnite later. I seen that in a tweet, so take that with a grain of salt. Like I said, we always skip the first paragraph because that's usually just tag stuffing and context. The trailers have given us our first proper look at the map, I don't give a fuck, as well as bustling blah blah blah. Beyond that, the gameplay trailer shows upcoming weapons and sword enjoyers rejoice. Blades are back in the game. Didn't know that they were there in the first place. Fortnite has a strange habit of doing that too. They'll add something into the game and then they'll take it out, and then like 3 updates later they'll put it right back. Like, I don't know if that's just me bugging the fuck out and not playing Fortnite too much, but I noticed that's a thing that they like doing. They'll put an item in the game for a little bit, I guess, to test it out, and then all of a sudden it's back in the game and it's a permanent addition. Where is my earths? Because I want to watch this trailer, see what they add, and see what they talking about. I don't want to hear your music. Actually, wait. Fuck it. We ball. Let's go. Hunters. What we hunting for? We hunting for booty. We some booty warriors. Yeah, that sword swing animation looks so ass for Fortnite standards. Okay. That shit look, yo. That shit looks so annoying because like imagine you're just looting and somebody scrambles up a fucking wall and shoots you in your ass. Like, that shit looks so fucking annoying. And like, look at how fast it was. I wonder what are the limitations of wall scrambling. Like, this is some shit I would actually re-download Fortnite just to try out. Because I re-downloaded it to try and get that damn Juice WRLD skin, but I don't even know how that shit works. I'm gonna Google that later on today, because today is the 30th, so yeah, whatever. No, actually, it just turned to 30 if it's 12:04. Yeah, and I've been streaming for 6 minutes, so yeah, I was streaming before the day changed. Is that Dochi? What the fuck is that? Like, dog, what the fuck? Like, yo, my sensory organs are being blitzed and overloaded. Niggas got tracking fireballs that, yo, this nigga went from shooting fireballs to wall jump shotgun blasting people. Nigga, this is a different game. What the fuck? Nah, genuinely, what the fuck is... Okay, that sword animation looked a wee bit better than the first one. But it's like, yo... Yeah, Godzilla's in the game, whatever, I don't give a fuck. It's like, yo, the new mechanics they're adding in this game, they're not bad mechanics, and they're not like mechanics that would bring the game down or hold the game back in any type of way, but it's just genuinely surprising to see the shit that they think to add, because it's like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, Fortnite has lived an unprecedented amount of time for a live service game, and it spent all that unprecedented amounts of time on top of its game, on top of its pivot, being one of the highest, most played games the whole time. Because like I said, really think about it. Technically, Fortnite came out in 2017, but 2018 to 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the past 6 years, and even if you want to argue that this game didn't have motion before COVID, cool. For the past 4 years, solidly, Fortnite has been a top game. Fortnite has been a top game that was going crazy. And I would even argue that it started going crazy in 2019, because if I'm not mistaken, that's when the Thanos shit was. Am I right? Am I tripping? Let me look it up. When did Thanos join Fortnite? I think that was 2019. Oh no, 2021. Okay, so I'm tripping. I thought that was a little bit earlier, but even still, it's like, yo, this game has had an unprecedented amount of time on top. That's fucking crazy. Perhaps most notably though, throughout the gameplay trailer, we get it. Yeah, a bunch of this shit talking about shit I seen. But it's like, yo, this game is really fucking different. Cause like at first this game was really fucking simple. But it gets to a point, dude. It's gotten to a point to where this game feels completely fucking different. Like, yo, this is dead ass not even the same game. Wow. But something that's been the same game the whole fucking time, because they refuse to innovate, change, or do anything lest they anger their fan base. Riot will now ban content creators for infringements even if they're not committed in game. Now, I don't know the backstory behind this, so we are going to read the first paragraph, which is rare on this stream, but I'm calling it now because the only time you really see changes this wildly specific is when a very large known content creator in a space does some kooky shit. Like, for example, Dr. Diddy Spect. Even though Dr. Diddy Spect did the shit that he did, he was talking to underage kids sexually. Even though he did that shit on Twitch, YouTube stopped his monetization. That word always be beating the fuck out of me. That word be... What's up? What am I doing? In the shit out of me all the time. But like, usually when a change like this happens, it's because somebody huge on a platform did some dumb shit that's so unforgivable that they have to make new rules just to say fuck you to that person. Like the way I like to put it is, sometimes people do shit so fucked up they gotta write in the rule book in crayon behind your dumb ass. They don't even update the existing handbook. They go to everybody's handbook, they take a crayon, flip to the last page, and write in big bold letters, a new rule added just because of your goofy ass. So I don't know the backstory behind this. Like I said, I will be reading the first paragraph, but that's what I'm predicting. Because the only thing that can inspire something like this is like they found out that somebody in the community that's big in the community that's known for representing their game, I don't know, punched their fucking wife on stream or some shit like that. Like that's the only way a change like this would ever fathomably come into effect. But let's read. Riot will now issue in-game penalties to players caught violating conduct rules. Which this is some crazy work. Imagine you say something out of pocket and crazy, and you can no longer play your favorite game. That's some crazy shit. Like imagine, just to give you an example, let's say it's racist to say I put the milk before my cereal, right? Let's just say, just for example, for sake of conversation, if I off stream get recorded where somebody records me saying, bro, I love pouring the milk before my cereal, like, oh, you just don't know how good it makes me feel to pour the milk before my cereal, then Riot can ban me from playing my favorite game. This is not my favorite game, but there are sick individuals out there who legitimately enjoy League of Legends or Valorant, Shitlorant, or League of Shitty individuals. There are people that enjoy those games. So let's say that I'm sick in the head and I was one of those individuals, right? And that's my favorite game. Legit, because I say something crazy, I could be banned from playing my favorite game. That's a crazy concept to think about, man. That's a really crazy concept to think about. But anyway, will now ban content creators who commit infringements against its TOS even if it doesn't occur in game. From January 3rd, users who commit an offense, such as using slurs or offensive language about another player while streaming a Riot game, even if the offending phrase wasn't said in a game itself, will be banned. So y'all remember yesterday? Well, I don't know if it's going to be upload-wise yesterday, but yesterday on stream, y'all, what was I talking about? I was talking about a little old platform that stays in this corner of the internet that has a bunch of weird motherfuckers on it called Rumble. Now, why am I mentioning Rumble? I'm mentioning Rumble because, again, Dr. Diddy Spect is who I was talking about yesterday. And I was mentioning that he got a large deal to go to Rumble because Rumble is a known place where they invite anybody on that platform, literally anybody on that platform who gets banned from other platforms. So it's really a breeding ground for people who are racist, sexist, gayist, and all those other ists and isms towards different groups of people that don't match their own or fit their own description of what they think is perfect. I say that because what it sounds like is... Oh, wait. No. It's another piece of context. One thing I was saying is whenever something blows up, whenever something goes from a grassroots thing that a few people who are very passionate about this game did for fun, and it blows up out of the water and starts making money, something that happens is there starts to become a purging within the community. So people in the community who are more on the edgy side, who more like making jokes that if you went to a corporate meeting or worked on a corporate job, you would never be able to make it, you would lose your job the second you made that joke. People who exist in content creation type spaces, whenever things blow up from grassroots to now this shit makes big bucks to the point to where a major corporation like a Nike, a McDonald's or something like that is paying attention. Yeah. Every time something blows up to that point, there starts becoming more rules in a place where previously there was no rules, there was no governing body. What I think is happening is now more that this game is getting more and more press and that this game is breaking into the mainstream, there's going to be a lot more rules for shit that previously nobody said nothing about. Previously, nobody said nothing about this shit, so everybody just thought it was okay and cool to do this. And now somebody did it. It became big news. It became headlines. And now Riot is saying, look, you get a pass because you did that before there was a rule on post ex facto, which for those of y'all who don't know anything about American law, basically, post ex facto is the rule that if somebody commits a crime before it's illegal to commit that action, then they can't go to jail for it. If they do it again, yes, they can go to jail for it. But if it wasn't a law when it happened, they can't go to jail for it. So to just give you an image of what that means, because that might sound confusing. Let's say it's illegal to hold Coca-Cola cans on the live stream for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. Maybe there's Red Dye 40 in this bitch and they don't want people promoting Red Dye 40. Let's just go with that. So they made it illegal to hold any can that's red on stream. And I go on stream and hold a can that's red while that's a law. Like, they made it a law that you can't do that. I go to jail. But let's say it's a known thing that Red Dye number 40 is in Coca-Cola and it be killing people or some shit like that. And I go on stream and I brandish, wave, and promote the fact that I'm holding a red can, but there's no law saying that I can't do that. Then they can't arrest me. They can't do shit to me. All they can say is, I bet. Go make a law. Like I was saying earlier, they flip to the last page of the rule book, take a big ass crayon and write a new big rule in bold letters, and they hand it back and say, okay, cool. We can't send you to jail for the other times you held a red cam on stream, but from this moment forward, if you ever hold a red cam on stream, click, clank, yo, put your right hand in the sky, raise your left hand in the sky, put your hands behind your head like you about to do the helicopter, click, clack, you have the right to remain silent. They can arrest you from that point forward. Sorry, I'm trying to export some assets for a fucking video at the same time while I talk. But yeah, this comes our platform, blah blah blah. The example given is a content creator streaming Riot games using an offense. Wait, I thought I clicked on it. What the fuck? Why is it not going? Oh, there we go. The example given is a content creator streaming Riot games using an offensive term while a Riot game was in the background of the stream, even if the term wasn't said to another player via in-game chat. If you say or do anything that breaks our terms of service while broadcasting or creating content about our games, we can restrict access to your Riot accounts, which legally is within their rights because you're making their game look bad. You're already, League of Legends has a toxic community and a community that's known for being toxic. At this point, they're trying to reverse when did League of Legends come out? Because Valorant and League of Legends is the same fucking community. It's just one of them is top down, one of them is first person. When did LoL come out? 2009. So 2009 to 19 to 24. So about 15 years. They literally are actively trying to undo 15 years worth of bad press of their games and their game company being known as the company that makes games that are played by the most toxic people to exist on the internet. Okay, they are trying to do almost 15 years worth of bad press. Now, I'm not watching this video at all. I don't give that much of a fuck. But what I want to do is I'm going to look in the comments and see if we can get a name. This is giving school principal doing a school assembly, teammates who are really nice. It's power outage. I think she's secret. If you're going to talk about community and keeping it healthy, get in touch with whoever is dealing with matchmaking and start dealing with Smurfs. No, that's not what this is about, nigga. Advice for people: when you encounter toxic players, mute them. Japanese friend got banned 3 months for saying Negro, which means run in Japanese. Yo, you can't say Negro while playing League of Legends. What the fuck? Right, we like banter. Also, Riot gives Demon 1 warning for shooting dead bodies. Come on, guys, just get along. Okay, so I'm not seeing any specific. Wait, so 4 years players wanted replay system proper. What we got? More policing. Amazing. sounds like we found one of them people. Okay, so I didn't find anything. Maybe this wasn't inspired by a certain particular person. And I don't actually mean a person that you should know, and I'm just saying that sarcastically and ironically. I really just don't know who this rule was made behind. But this don't sound like no rule that they had cooking up for a long time, but they just had to figure out how to logistically put it out there. No, nigga. No, that's not how that works. You update TOS, send people an email saying we updated the TOS, and it is what it is. One thing that Another thing that I wanted to talk about on stream today was this. Because one thing I always say on this stream is whenever a game comes out bad, we shouldn't always blame the developers. And excuse me for burping in your ear. 1, 2. Yeah, because you know you dead wrong. Stop that. I told you to stop that. I love you, puppy. Stop that. Bless you, my nigga. What the fuck was I saying? One thing I always sit on the stream and talk about and inform y'all about is that when these games go bad, y'all shouldn't always blame the developers, because there's a lot of time where the developers are just doing what they're instructed to do because they have a family at home and they want their family to eat some good food tonight, all right? And they want their... Hey! Stop that! Stop! They want their family to eat some good food tonight. They want their good family to eat some good food tonight next week. They want their family to eat some good food tonight. Then week after that, and the 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 next day, and the next day. So what they do is, even though they don't want to put this dumbass change in the game that they know is not going to go over well with gamers and is going to fuck up their sales, they have to listen to this old fart who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, or who is delusional about how people will receive this change or this addition to the game or whatnot. And a lot of them do it so that, like I said, they could get up and go home, if they even go home. Because like I said, a lot of these niggas, real shit, they're so scared to lose their job. They got beanbags under their fucking desk that they're using to nap under their desk. They got a bean. Where's mine? A lot of these niggas is so scared to lose their job every day. Every time a new game gets announced, they do this. They roll out the beanbag. They sit in their chair while they doing their day work. They go to sleep for some time, like 2-3 hours, maybe. I don't know, the motherfuckers be getting overworked, so that's not a crazy time if you really think about it. Go to sleep for 2-3 hours, get up, hunch over a desk all day, fucking programming, modeling, writing, revising, editing, whatever their job is, all damn day, every day. Just so that some shit like this could happen. Star Citizen dev lays off staff immediately after convention crunch. So what you're telling me, because I'm just going off the headline for now. We're going to read and get more context throughout this article. But what you're telling me is you overwork these niggas for tons and tons and tons of hours just to say, oh yeah, you know that triple, quadruple, double shift that we forced you to work? That we told you we were going to fire you if you didn't work? We was lying our ass off. We're firing you anyway. Get the fuck out. Leave the beanbag here. Leave the computer you built with your salary that we told you you had to build with your salary and pay for out of pocket. Yeah, leave that shit here too. The next employee, they're not going to be able to use that. We're going to unplug this shit and sell it. But leave that here because that's company property now. Oh yeah, those clothes off your back? Yeah, strip down. Yeah, take all that shit off. We're keeping that. You brought that with our money. The money we paid you, you spent that on that. Oh, we're also going to need you to regurgitate all the food and remove all the nutrients from your bloodstream that you've ever gotten with money that you've earned from this company. Because when we fire you, it's fuck you again. Double fuck yous all around. Because that's what some shit like this feels like. Like, are they even getting severance so that they have money to like survive off of while they try and find a new position, or while they try and go get their skills up to switch positions? Because like, this is some shit that's disheartening. Niggas tell you to sleep under your fucking desk or get fired just to fire you anyway. It's like, damn, what did I do all that dumbass shit for? And then on top of that, not only do they have to deal with harassment in real life from the people that are higher ups, they got to deal with harassment from you dumbass niggas that never did nothing involving a game creation process a day in your life, thinking it's their fucking fault your game sucks. No, nigga. Sometimes it do be the developer's fault. Sometimes they do be sleeping under that desk for no fucking reason. But a lot of the time, it really be mismanagement. Imagine you spent months enduring the most grueling months. Now, peep what he said. Jamie. Wait, I think that's a bald dude, so I'm gonna say he. Peep what Jamie said. The first thing this nigga said is, imagine you spent months, not a year, not a day, not a week, month. So keep in mind, for those of y'all who don't truly understand the concept of what the fuck video game crunch is, imagine, like I said, that shit about sleeping under the desk, that's not a joke. That's something that really does happen. So imagine you spend 20 hours a day. You spend 16 hours a damn day working, slaving, grueling, making a game for 4 months, let's say. Let's just say. Let's say you spend 4 months. 4 months is approximately what? That's, no, actually, fuck that. I'll do the math by head. 4 times 30, that'd be 4 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6. No, yeah, that'd be 120. Yeah, I'm not bugging. So 120. So that's over 120 days. So imagine for over 100 days, you are going to sleep for 2 and 3 hours, waking up, brushing your teeth, eating a bowl of cereal, going to work for like 6-7 hours straight, take a little hour, half hour lunch that you're probably going to work on just because you're that fucking scared of losing your job, just to go back to work working for another 6-7 hours, 5 hours, whatever the fuck, just to eat dinner, eat your nightly meal, whatever, go to sleep, and wake up and do the same thing again for over 100 days straight. 100 days of this. Because keep in mind, when people are game developers, not all game developers work on an hourly basis, as in clock in, clock out. Some developers live on campus and receive a salary. So they could theoretically work 7 days a week. So imagine you gotta work every aching and breathing moment just for a nigga on Twitter, just for 100 niggas on Twitter to call you a bitch, on top of your boss calling you a piece of shit. Cause how many times have we seen articles come out where people have been saying at their job they're being bullied as grown-ass adults by multiple other grown-ass adults, they're being sexually harassed and all this other shit. So it's like from all angles they're just catching hell. Because like I'm saying all of this because yeah, this doesn't always apply to every game development studio and every game dev, because you know there are indie devs and there are developers that live and work at studios that don't treat them like pieces of shit. But it happens a lot more than you would think. Okay, so my point in saying this is to really get you to understand how fucked up this company definitely has to be. And is it Star Citizen Blizzard, if I'm not mistaken? No, wait, I think that's StarCraft. Star Citizen, platform, Cloud Imperium Games. What the fuck have they made? Jobs not hitting up that section for that company. Y'all doing shit like this. Star Citizen, Squadron 42. Yeah, I've never heard of neither one of those games. Anyway, the most grueling crunch of your life because the boss just had to have a functional tech demo at this convention. Spoiler alert, it crashed multiple times on the big day. And you know why it crashed multiple times on the big day? Because motherfuckers was operating on E fucking... Well, let me scroll down properly. Motherfuckers was operating on E while making the game. They was making the game with their fucking eyes closed because they were so goddamn tired because they're working probably 16 hours straight, sleeping under their damn desk for 4 hours. Then they gotta barely nutrate themselves with whatever bullshit you got in the cafeteria. The boss follows up by saying that you will get time off in lieu, I don't know what the fuck that means, for those days, before classifying that you can only use cash in your break. That you can only use cash in. What the fuck? Basically, that this sentence is formatted poorly, but basically you can only say it's time to take that break I was promised after the work is done. But spoiler alert, that was a fucking lie. That nigga said, yeah, you get a break, alright, you get a break from this fucking company, get the fuck out. This production in question is Squadron 42, a campaign crowdfunded chaos incarnate Star Citizen. According to the Cloud Imperium blah blah blah, Squadron 42 was going to come out in 2014. What? 24? Bitch, that's 10 years ago. That's Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, hell no. If this game, I'm calling it right now, if this game eventually does launch, it's gonna have an ass level launch. Today, former Cloud Imperium employee Gil confirmed that some development team members will not be seeing those perks as CIG terminated them in the wake of CitizenCon. According to the source, the company's quality assurance department bore the brunt of it. So basically, all of their QA testers got fucking fired. Well, let me ask you this. Why would you fire the QA testers if the game runs like shit? I'm not no game expert, so correct me if I'm wrong, but if a game is of shit quality, as a quality assurance tester, I can't do shit about it besides tell the niggas that work on the game, hey bro, this shit don't work. I try running this game and this bitch keep crashing over and over. I don't know. Maybe the definition of what the fuck a quality assurance department member does is a bit different. Maybe I'm talking out my ass, but last time I checked, quality assurance department, they basically stress test games. Like, they're essentially play testers. Like, now, a lot of people I've realized don't understand what a playtester actually does. They think a playtester is just basically a fucking Twitch streamer. They just get paid to play the game all goddamn day. But no, you actually have to push the game to its limit and stress test it and do every single dumbass idea you can. You basically have to turn into a glitch hunter and try and find glitches and try and find bad optimization in the game and whatnot. That's what a quality assurance member does. That's what a playtester does. So, again, unless I'm tripping, last time I checked, quality assurance isn't the people that hold anything for the game. They don't develop anything for the game. They don't design anything for the game. They just say, hey, this shit don't work, bruh. What did you do before it stopped working? I did XYZ and then it just stopped working. Whether it be that the game crashed on me, it soft locked on me, whatever. I did XYZ and the game just said, it just locked up and died. So I don't know why the fuck they're taking the brunt of it after being crunched. So, all right, this is another thing. Because a lot of people swear to God that doing something that they think is fun would be fun as a job. You like playing games, right? Imagine playing a game for 16, not even 16, let's say 12. Imagine being forced to play the same fucking game for 12 hours a day. Now, most people who like games like playing different games. So only having time and being allowed to play this one game for 12 hours a day, every day, is one of those things that in the beginning it sounds cool, it sounds dreamy. Oh, I get paid to play games. But then when you realize you don't get paid to play games, you get paid to stress test game. Shit ain't fun anymore. The QA team have been working at a breakneck pace to comply with management's demands for a workable CitizenCon showcase. Translation, in case you're not understanding. Management asked them for the impossible and got mad that they didn't do it. Oh, shocker. Shocker, shocker, shocker. You asked me to reincarnate God and I couldn't do it. Now you're firing me because I couldn't reincarnate God. Despite spending a month with an average of 12 extra hours and mandatory office presence, the Squadron 42 demo was messy, crashing multiple times during the big show. Average of 12 extra weekly hours, mandatory office presence. In case you're just fucking dense and you don't understand what that means. They were forced to spend extra time out there, because most people, I don't know about y'all, but even if I like the job, because I've worked jobs that I've enjoyed, even if I like the job, if it is time for me to leave at 5 o'clock, 5:01, if I'm still in the building, I'm telling people I'm off. I'm walking to the machine. I'm walking away from the machine, actually. Nigga, 5:45, I'm walking towards the machine. 5 o'clock, bing, and I'm walking the fuck out. 5:01, I'm down the block at the bus stop, or I'm waiting for an Uber, or I'm getting in the car, getting ready to drive the fuck home. Okay? Even with positions I liked. Because why? At the end of the day, no matter how much I like this, clock in, clock out. I am not stressing myself. I am not doing anything outside my job description. My job description said 8 hours a day. 5:01 is 9 hours a day. You paying me overtime? Doesn't matter. It was a trick question. I'm not doing it either way. I'm going to fuck home. So like, imagine when you want to walk to that machine and clock out. Imagine your boss grabs you on the arm and says, "If you clock out tomorrow, you won't be allowed to clock in. Tomorrow, when you put your ID card on the scanner, it's gonna say access denied, and security is gonna come and escort you off the premises. And whatever money you've made up to this point, that's gonna be it. You're going home, nigga. Choose wisely. You want to work some overtime? Oh, you want to work some overtime? Thank you. That's what I thought. Attaboy, champ. You blaming niggas whose job it is to play the fucking game, not the game crash. Crazy. I'm sitting here for 12 hours a fucking day playing the game that keeps crashing. You thought that was fun? You thought I had fun doing that? The optimization team was being crunched, so obviously they was making mistakes because their brain was operating on half-ass. Has remained tight-lipped on this subject so far because they don't want the bad PR, which is not unusual. During a previous wave of layoffs that hit 100 employees in the United States, the company forced many of them to sign NDAs preventing them from disclosing the situation. Silencing employees. The world changes, but Star Citizen stays the same, blah, blah, blah. When Star Citizen first announced the Squadron 42 release date, Robert was still the president of Zimbabwe. Remote working was a rarity enjoyed primarily by freelancers, and Nintendo was deep in the Wii U debacle with seemingly no way out. In the year that Star Citizen crosses 700 million invested, it's just, what the fuck? So correct me in the comments, but if I'm reading this right, since 2014, these niggas have raised $700 million for a game with a demo that don't even fucking work. So the game is not even in a working shape. The game is not even in a working state. And they've got 750 million. People paid them $750 million to make a game that after 10 years doesn't have a playable vertical slice. Not gonna lie, if me and my friends invested in this shit, I'ma show them this shit and we all getting our money back. Excuse me. We are all getting our fucking money back, because what do you mean? The game is marked by management that overpromises, propped up by whales ready to spend thousands of dollars on a vision of the game rather than its present state. So yeah, I'm not bugging. Since 2014, niggas have kept dumping money on this. And they're $750 million. Yo, what does the gaming community, what do me and everybody else in the gaming news media keep fucking saying? We don't understand why the hell these niggas be spending so much money on these games just for it to fucking flop. A lot of these people be putting way too much stock into how good they think they can trick people into thinking their game is. Way too much stock, gang. The lack of transparency and the unsustainable business model make it hard to believe that Star Citizen will ever evolve past a what-if project with a shiny tech demo. At this point, these niggas is scamming you, bro. At this point, you niggas is getting robbed. Set up a class